Hey everyone, Dr. Richard Lai here with Study Acupuncture with me. Now you'll notice I am not in my usual setup, right? This looks like a very professional setup, and it is. I am actually renting some studio time in Brooklyn. Got here very early in the morning, 6 a.m., to rent some studio time here because you know my situation and I just don't really have the space or the time at home or the privacy at home to record and edit unless it's after hours, which is when my kids go to sleep or before they wake up, which I've been already taking advantage of those times. But today I am just going from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. so I can make it back to pick up my daughter. And then I'm gonna edit in a batch method. So this video is about batching. Batching is basically where you take the same task that's similar and you just repeat. So for example, let's say you need to pay bills. You pay all your bills. You go through Chase and Bank of America and all this stuff and you just pay your bills one at a time. Or if you need to figure out your taxes, you just go through all your itemizations and you itemize everything all at the same time. That's batching. In terms of studying, batching is where you take the same task, like you're studying the same thing. So let's say you're studying just points. Now you can even drill deeper. You could just do point location. Point location is just where you're just memorizing and going over where each of the points are. That's it. You're not jumping into point category. You're not jumping into point function. You're not even jumping into contraindications. You're only sticking to point location only. Because when you switch like that, you're switching and you're taking up your mind's capacity. And that actually adds a little bit of distraction too. But if you just focus on one thing, that can help you increase some retention. Now, another example of this is when you're studying and you're creating memory tools. So for example, flashcards, or you're writing notes, or you're listening to your notes. If you do different things, like you're listening, creating flashcards, writing notes, listening, creating, you're switching too much. So one method that you can employ is just to do flashcards only. So create flashcards. I'm going to create flashcards on point function. Point function of Li4, point function of Li5, and you create those flashcards. Do the one task. That's what true batching is. And so that's what I'm doing today. I am going to just record a lot of things. That way I can batch it up, and then afterwards I can batch edit. And this way I get more done. Because you know my situation. I only have the morning time when I wake up at 4:30 to about 5:30 or 6 before my kids wake up. And then after they're asleep, I have like 8 until 11:30, 12 before I have to go to sleep because I'm human. So anyway, I'm not going to gatekeep where I am. So I use something called Pirate Studios. So pirate, like the R, pirate. So Pirate. They have locations in New York. So I'm in Brooklyn location right now. They have locations in LA. They have locations in the UK, they have Ireland, they have, where else do they have? They have a lot of locations. You could just go to their website, pirate.com, and you can book some studio time. I found out about this place because my best friend and I, we come here and we just DJ. The rent is not that crazy, but we just split it, and we would just come here for like 6, 7, 8 hours and just DJ. And they have professional DJ equipment, we bring our USBs and we just have fun. So if you want to get some free studio credit, I have a code that allows you to get $25 of free studio time. The code is Richard699657. If you sign up at pirate.com and you put in the code Richard699657, you can get $25 towards your studio time. Now, just to give you some context, this professional podcast studio cost $20 an hour. So there you go, you get a free hour and then some. So again, that is Richard699657. All right, everyone, that was it. Just wanted to talk to you about batching and didn't want to gatekeep where I am. So until next time, God bless and happy studying.